Hello, welcome to Caught by a Spider, a short little visual novel developed by Pitouhui, available on itch.io. And well, I guess we're gonna talk to a spider girl, possibly, who happens to be a little bit yandere. You know, I guess we'll see. I have a bit of a content warning as well. I believe this game is tagged as horror, so there may be some disturbing elements. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's begin. Oh, I gotta input my name below. I guess I'll just put slider. Choose your gender. It's like choose your fighter, you know, in like Mortal Kombat. I guess I'll just choose male, even though I prefer to be none. Is there like an N-A not available? You know? I don't exist, you see. I'm just a voice in your head. My head. My entire body feels so sore as well. I try to move, but it seems my body is quite restricted. You're finally awake. You're finally awake. You got caught crossing the border, you know? Got caught by that Imperial ambush, just like us and that thief over there. Didn't Manly Bass Hero also play this? I mean, to be honest, he's probably played a bunch of games that I've already played as well. So there's just going to be a lot of overlap because he often plays games that, you know, I want to play. You know, so sometimes I try to avoid it. Yeah, I used to try to avoid like the games that he plays because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I guess I feel like I don't want to be a copycat, I guess, but whatever. These days it's like whatever. I'm just going to play whatever I want and not care too much if like a giant, you know, YouTuber also plays it anyway. But anyway, you're finally awake. Who is that? Who is she? She looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Sorry, dear. The ropes can be a bit uncomfortable. Try not to move too much so it doesn't burn your skin, okay? Alright. She's wearing a hoodie? Looks like she's wearing a hoodie. So how do you feel? I don't know. Let's save the game. I don't know. I feel bad. Oh my. I'm so sorry. I might have drugged you a bit too much. Glad I didn't kill you though. You know, that's very risky, you know. Whenever you're, you know, you always see it in Hollywood. Whenever someone drugs another character, it's like it seems so easy, right? It's just use sedatives, but like, you can easily kill someone, you know, if you put too big of a dose, and not everyone is affected by the same amount of dose. Anyway, I will take good care of you, so don't worry. So she drugged me to get here, huh? How did this even happen in the first place? All I remembered was it was late at night, and someone... Oh my, where are my manners? My name is Spider, by the way. I debated whether to tell her my name or not. Maybe I should wait for her to ask. Slider? Coincidentally enough, it's actually only one letter off from Spiders. Slider and Spider. Anyway, Slider is such a cute name. Is there a meaning behind it? What? How do you know my name? How do you know my internet handle name? Or at least a shortened version of it. I know some people sometimes when they call me by my internet name, SighingSlider, they sometimes shorten it to Sighing for some reason. I don't know. To me, it's SighingSlider, as in Sighing is the adjective and Slider is the noun. So actually, it would make sense to call, at least if you want to shorten it, you know, just call it Slider. You know? It's the noun. I don't know. I feel like back in the day, I feel like that's a common username, you know, to have like an adjective describing a thing, right? I don't know. It makes sense to me. Anyway, when you've been watching someone for a long time, you usually catch their name by that point. No? You've been watching me. That's so fucking creepy. Is it the first 10 minutes of the video? Oops. I might get demonetized. You're not supposed to swear in the first 10 minutes or something like that. Or I think the policy's changed actually. Anyway, like there's a thing on YouTube where for the longest time, you know, if you swear in the beginning of a video, you know, you get demonetized. You're disgusting. So you never knew. I don't blame you for being disgusted. I kind of find your unawareness adorable. You're so adorable. Don't say my name like that. Do you want a nickname? I mean, it's already a nickname. Do you want a nickname then? No? What about Little Bug? I don't. How about it, my little bug? Don't call me that. If you don't like it, then how about you give me something to call you? Use a nickname. Press enter to choose none. I choose none. Just don't call me anything. Well, I guess your name would suffice. She seems pretty relaxed now. It's gotten a bit quiet. She's still staring at me weirdly. Maybe I should do something. I'll simply break these cuffs. I can break these cuffs. You can't break those cuffs. Well, there's a few options. Let us observe. I can't look behind me because of the white rope that binds me to the chair. Okay, there is a spider motif. Or like literally we're tied by like a web. I question. So, you've been stalking me? Precisely. Oh, you're so smart, Slider. For how long exactly? Around 1.5 months? 1.5. And I barely even noticed. Maybe she'll let me go if I play along. Flirt? You're very pretty. You kind of remind me of an angel. Such a charming one, aren't you? Are you trying to get something out of me? What? Did you expect me to release you after that? I was just... Nice try. Can I flirt again? I don't want to do that again. No thank you. I wonder if you can observe like multiple times. Yeah, okay, so you can actually click on the same prompt multiple times. The room is so dark. I could hardly see anything at all. It feels like an empty void. Use sighing as a nickname? I'd rather not do that because I hate it when... I don't really hate it, but like I feel like it's wrong. It's incorrect when people shorten my name to sighing, as I mentioned before. I don't like it when just sighing, because that's a verb, it's not a noun. It makes no sense. Anyway, can I observe again? I really want to avoid looking at her, but there's nothing else to really look at. Her skin is very pale, and seemingly wears very sharp eyeliner. Her appearance does remind me of a spider. I wonder if that was intentional by the developer. Admiring me? No. There's not much else. Let's question again. Why were you stalking me? In such a disgusting world, you protect the ones you cherish the most, correct? In that case, I simply wanted to protect you. I don't need protecting. I've been fine on my own. You have, up until the point you almost got kidnapped. What? You don't remember? 2 people came up to you and tried to grab you. They almost harmed you. But I saved you and took you there, or took you here. And here you'll be protected. Nobody can hurt you again. And I get to see you every day, all the time. Forever and ever. I love you so much. Slider, you love me too, don't you? We're lovers now, after all. But we aren't. You have no other choice. Tell me, Slider, do you love me too? I will save the game. And I will say, Daga, kotoaru. Well, it's understandable. It's okay, Slider. I'll make you love me. Is that how it works? I don't know if that's how it works. Can I continue clicking on prompts? I don't want to do that again. Nothing else. Oh, another question. Do you care about my feelings at all? Don't you think you're asking too many questions? Not really. I simply just want someone to love. Is that too much to ask for little old me? Yes, actually. I shouldn't ask many more questions. Okay, well, that's it, I guess. I talk. This feels so strange. I never thought I'd be kidnapped like this. Actually, I thought I'd be more panicked in a situation like this. But it mostly feels quiet. and uncomfortable. And maybe it's because all I can really see is her and that unnerving smile of hers. Are you bored? How do I even answer that? Kind of. Where are the video games? You play video games now? It's also a bit uncomfortable being restrained like this. I can't really let you out though. Will you be understanding and forgive me? I'll forgive you if you untie me. Nope. Worth a shot, really. You know, you're a lot different from the Slider I saw in public all the time. It's a little disappointing, really. What? I thought you'd be a lot more obedient and less talkative. Talk all the time. That's kind of like the thing that I do on YouTube. She stood up from her place and walked beside me. It's alright. You're still a wonderful person. I'm just going to enjoy you a different way. The spider, or spider as in her name, Spider, moved behind me. What was? I feel so exhausted. Relax. It'll numb out the pain. You'll still be hurting, but it won't be as bad if you took the pain without it. Okay. She has multiple eyes now. Oh, Slider, you look absolutely adorable when you're terrified. What the? My head! I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Don't worry. It'll all be over soon. I will cherish you forever. I love you. She was right. I didn't really feel much pain. I felt her stabbing me over and over. All I could feel was that intense headache as I slowly slipped away from consciousness. It feels so cold. Okay, and then we die after being stabbed over and over and over again. What's the meme again from Detroit Become Human? Like 28 stab wounds, or something like that. Anyway, I always forget what the number is, but the meme is like, there's a scene in that game where it's like your character yells at someone and like it's referring to someone that got stabbed like 28 times. But let's see. Let's find a different outcome, maybe? I guess I'll just choose Little Bug. That's the nickname she... how do you say? The Little Bug is a nickname that she proposed, so let's just choose it. I don't know. I guess Little Bug is fine. Really? You're so adorable, my little bug. Oh, the game recognizes that. That's funny. My bug. My little... Okay, I get it. He seems pretty relaxed now. It's got a bit quiet. I'm not sure what to do here. She always, like, kills us if we talk too much. So what if we just simply skip right to talking? We don't choose any of these options, to just choose talk. Well, you've been a very good boy. Perhaps I can help you get more comfortable. She stood up from her place and walked beside me. Be a good boy and stay still, okay? I wouldn't want to hurt you. She went behind me, away from my view. Oh, and then we have an option here. Okay, so this time, we didn't really pick any of the options. We just skipped the talking. And technically, I also changed the nickname to, like, Little Bug. I played along with what she wanted. What happens if we struggle? As soon as I felt a bit of rope leave my body, I struggled. Slider. Look what you did. Spider caressed a spot that seemingly had been stabbed. What was that? Felt like a knife just drove into my shoulder. You're gonna be hit with some strong side effects. You'll feel a bit tired at first, but it'll go away in a minute. When you open your eyes, whatever you do, don't panic. She was right. I felt exhausted, like I'm about to pass out. After a bit, I opened my eyes. Oh, here we go again. What? Those eyes. Her back. What the hell's going on? Slider, don't panic. Okay. I don't know. I guess follow what she says. I'll just relax. Don't worry about it. It was just a spider girl. Okay, I'll calm down. I took a deep breath. Breathe in and out. It's still... Don't worry about the hallucinations. Just think about me. Don't think about anything else. Since my hands are untied, I decide to butt out of there. Run away. Like I'd say with that crazy lady while I'm drugged out of my mind. I'm not into monster girls. No. The hallways seem endless. All I can see is red. I can't even hear her footsteps. A door! I twisted the knob hoping it wasn't locked. To my surprise, it clicked. What? Where am I? You're in, you are a transparent, like, Photoshop background with a web on it. I must be hallucinating. It's like a maze. What stair do I take? Why is there a massive web? Where am I? I began to panic. My heart is racing. That headache! Oh god, am I gonna die here? No, I don't want to die. Stop it! No more! I felt hands wrapping around my body. It's okay. My breathing was stabilizing. The headache is disappearing. It's Spider. It'll be alright. I felt her place a hand on my head. She began caressing it gently. Deep breaths. I did as she told, taking deep breaths. Looks like the drug is wearing off. As I'm about to open my eyes, she moved her hands to cover them. Let's go back and talk, okay? Okay. It ends there. Okay. There you go. That happens when you are high out of your mind, I guess, and try to run away. This time, while we're drugged, let's panic! Panic! How could I not panic? It'll worsen if you... Shut up! Slider, my head. What the hell? It hurts so much. What did you do? You're the one who jabbed yourself into my... You're just hallucinating. If you could maybe calm down, then shut up. Slider, please just relax. You'll die if you don't. Don't fuck with me. Why do you care? You kidnapped me. Forced me into this. And now... Slider, that's enough. I'm gonna go sicko mode. Slider? Slider! Slider! Snake! I've heard from stories that death felt cold, but it feels so warm. Probably from all the drugs. I'm sorry, Slider. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, there you go. We just die. Turns out, if you panic, we die from a heart attack, maybe? The blood pressure went too high. Anyway. Let's see. I guess we'll stay still. I stood still as she unbinded me from the chair. I felt the ropes loosen from my arms. I hear a thud on the floor. There we go. How are you feeling, little bug? A lot better, I guess. That's wonderful. Spider returned to her seat. I let my arm shake out the aching from being restrained for too long. You're wonderful. I'm very happy that you trusted me. I was so worried you're gonna struggle, get pricked, but I'm so glad you stood still. I guess so. It's back to that awkward silence now. I'm still shaking out my arms. It feels so relieving to move again. Alright. So we don't have the ropes tied to us anymore. What should we do? Again, I feel like if we choose too many options, she gets pissed off. But maybe this time we're allowed to? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's pick this one. So this is new, actually. Do you enjoy doing anything? Curious about me now, huh? I don't have much hobbies, but I enjoy hanging around the warm and dark spaces. Kind of like where we are right now. I see. Where are we? Anyway. In my basement, actually. Oh, that's just your basement. What's your favorite food? Well, that's an easy one. I really like chicken. What about you? What's your favorite food? I guess it would be sushi. sushi sounds also delicious. It'd be funny, you could put anything in there. You could put, like, I don't know, cardboard or something. Should probably just say it's delicious. I'd love to take you out sometime to eat some sushi with you. A date, perhaps? You said 2 people tried to attack me. Do you know why? No idea. Maybe it's because you're so cute. How did you protect me? Why do you need to drug me and put me in here? Next question. Why is your name Spider? I like spiders. Okay. I think I'm done for now. There's not much else. Radnaffler. Okay, that's it. We kind of exhausted all our options there. Save there. Let's talk. I would love to chat some more, but it's been a long day. Carrying your entire body wasn't easy, you know. What's that supposed to mean? Anyhow, there's a bed somewhere in this room. Well, it's a bit too dark for you to see, but I promise it's there. It's been so nice to formally meet you like this. I wouldn't say this is formal. I've always dreamed about talking to you like this. Are you even listening to me? Thank you for being here. She's stubborn. It's not like I wanted to be here. Spider got up and walked into the dark. I could hear a door opening and closing, then locking. I got up to search for the so-called bed. Eventually, after a bit of searching, I found it. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I lay in the bed and got comfortable. Where's the blanket? I patted the bed looking for one in the dark. How dark could this place really be? Found the blanket. I rested my head and wrapped the blanket around me. Okay, we go to sleep. Oh, Slider. You look so peaceful. Good night, my little bug. Don't let the spider bite. And thus, we live in our basement forever. You know, at least we don't have to pay rent. I just think of all the logistics about this, you know? If we're kidnapping someone's basement, it's like, where do we pee, you know? Where do we poop? Do we get a washroom? Can I go to a washroom, you know? Obviously, there's food. I like to shower as well, you know? What are the amenities? You know, anyway. Alright, so that's an ending. So we're all the way back here. And she asks if we love her. Let's say yes this time. Oh, Slider. You're so cute. You captured my heart from the first time I laid my eyes on you. I will lay every part of my senses on you. My sight, my hearing, my smell, my... Well, we could leave the last 2 for a lot later. Or the last... The other, you know, the rest of the senses. I can wait. Alright. Waiting. Oh, okay. I love you too. Okay. Great. Cool. Thanks. Can I... Okay, my favorite's food. Okay, can I put spider? My favorite food is spider. Spider. Just spider. Me? Just so you know, the female spiders usually eat their mates. I have no intention of doing such a thing, though. Okay. It's funny how the game recognizes that. I don't know how that affects anything, though. So, what if I chose, chicken? Because she said her favorite food was chicken as well. So, what if I just basically just copy everything that she does, basically, and, like, you know, change every core belief of my own personality to fit another person, right? That's it's totally healthy and totally like a recipe for disaster. Anyway, my favorite food is chicken. You get it, right? They're just so delicious. Okay, so maybe so it's kind of like, you know, whenever she asks for your nickname or for favorite food or whatever, just copy what she says. So I think I've done as much as I could. I think we can actually choose the flirt option now. There you go. Let's see what happens. You know, you're very pretty. Yes, we leveled up our charisma, and now we're gonna rizz her up, right? That's what the kids say. You're very pretty. You kind of remind me of the ocean. Your hair and eyes shine as bright as a reflection of the moon. I can see Spider getting visibly embarrassed. Oh, thank you. Okay, can I continue to flirt? I can't stop admiring you. There's something about you I can't really put my finger under, but it's a very good thing. I didn't expect her to be a shy type. Thank you. I love seeing this adorable side of you. It's freaking like porn music plays. No, actually, no more. Oh. No? If I keep going, I might actually break her. Let's, talk. Here you go. Okay, there you go. So, it's very specific. It seems like when you pick certain choices, a little heart symbol does pop up, and that does, I guess, increase in the visible, like, you know, meter. And you have to pick very specific choices. What I missed, I guess, was actually in the very beginning, you know, when she asks you if you're okay, whatever, you actually want to choose bad for some reason. I don't know. If you choose bad, she actually increases the heart. When she asks you for a nickname, you just play along and choose a little bug. You stay still. Then when you question her about the favorite food, you know, just say chicken to just, you know, agree with her. And then observe her, you know, multiple times as well to get another heart. And then finally flirt. You know, if you should have that option. If you've done everything else correctly, then you just keep flirting with her to also get another heart. And I think that's it. That's all heart events. And finally, then you press talk. And then I guess this is something different now. Hopefully, let's see. You're a lot less threatening than I thought. You thought I was threatening. I wasn't really going for threatening. Did you find me threatening at first? Yes? I mean, you said you kidnapped me here. This is illegal? This is against my human rights? Kind of. I don't usually like guys, but I'll make an exception. Oh, is that dependent on the gender option you picked in the very beginning? You're very cute. Thank you. It's been a long day, hasn't it? I suppose so. I know it's hard to see, but there's a bed in this room. It's my only bed, so if you want to get comfortable, we're gonna have to share. Oh, okay. What? Sharing a bed with her. I guess I wouldn't mind. This is Stockholm Syndrome, by the way. Thank you for agreeing. She got up and grabbed my hand. Come. She led me around the room until we reached a bed at the corner. She bent down and grabbed a blanket from under the bed. She then laid on the bed and tapped beside her. Don't worry, I don't bite. Didn't you say something about how spiders eat their mates? Anyway, I laid beside her. She instantly wrapped her arms around me and pulled me closer. It startled me a bit, but afterwards I began to feel a bit calm. Isn't this comfortable? It is, yeah. Just rest, okay? I'll be here to protect you. I will always protect you, my little bug. I closed my eyes and sighed. Sigh again. SighingSlider. No, it feels so weird. Feels so weird? I mean, it is. But it feels so warm. Good night, Slider. Let's talk a lot more tomorrow. Okay. Alright, well that's the good ending, I guess, if you get all of the heart points in a very specific way to appease the yandere. You know, it's like, everything's great, right? Which, to be honest, is like, it really is just Stockholm Syndrome, however, you know? Because, I mean, as far as I know, she's the one that kidnapped us, I feel like. I mean, she supposedly saved us, quote unquote, but she also kidnapped us, though. You know? Like, two wrongs don't make a right. But anyway. But there you go, I guess that's the game. Pretty interesting. You know, I like it. You know, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye, I feel like. It's not too complicated, but it is interesting how, you know, the different branches, kind of like, are affected by your decisions. You know, they're not so obvious, which is interesting. It's like a little puzzle game of its own. Plus the options when you like have the prompt, you know, to like type whatever you want. You know, sometimes you get funny little Easter eggs. I wonder how many Easter eggs there are. You know, I'm not sure. I only type whatever words I can think of based on the context of this game, but I wonder if there's any other Easter eggs that are available. But it's kind of interesting. But yeah, and then the art is good. You know, obviously. Interesting CG. Actually, can I click on you? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bonus thing. Okay, hold on. I was a bit early in my conclusion. I guess maybe there's a bit more. Hello? I'm assuming this is developers when the developer does the whole like bonus behind the scenes thing. My mom says I'm cute. Oh my goodness. You completed the entire game? Crazy. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very happy. Oh, you must be wondering who I am. I'm Pitouhui, aka the creator of this game. I'm actually just here to show you some extra content about the game. There art that never made it into the game, as well as some background on the creation of Spider. Spider, my name is Spider. This is Spider's first ever drawing. I made her when I was thinking about a femme yandere visual novel. In my honest opinion, there's not enough, especially one that's catered towards the girlies. I'm assuming, based on her line, originally she was just gay. This is like, my main focus for making this game was to cater to girls who like crazy girls, aka me. I'm definitely not stopping. This is what the room is supposed to look like. A very big upgrade. Second version, fun fact, the reason why the room is black was because of a coding error. Ended up sticking with it. Okay. This is supposed to be the CG for Spider's good end, where you cuddle. You're supposed to kiss, but a bit too fast. It's just better. I mean, she also kidnapped us? I don't know. It's supposed to be CG for the bad ending as well, but it's scrapped. Blue blood, Ramsey Danganronpa. Last one, supposed to be ending, but scrapped. Head pad ending. Like the idea of petting spiders, so I added a feature in not long after. If you didn't know you could pet Spider, now you do. What? Really? There is a secret where you can pet Spider, apparently. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. I have no idea. And we're back. So to keep this short, since that's nowhere to be. Also, there's not much to say. Spider was initially going to be part of an organization that, like, I don't know, kidnaps people, but decided to scrap it. Okay. Spider was supposed to be a code name. It was a spy. And she would essentially go against the organization to kidnap you because you're cute or something. I don't know, but I like the Spider better. A lot of games don't really have set names apart from bad ending where you just die. In finals, you have the bad, true, neutral, extra, and romance. To be honest, none of them really correlate to the actual ending, apart from the bad ending, but yeah, whatever. Now for a lifelong question, is Spider actually a spider? Well, we'll never know, I guess. Never know. Alright, there you go, just like extra bonus thing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say actually, reminds you, the main, how do you say, the main, sprite, I guess, or the main scene of the game, kind of reminds me of, again, I don't want to spoil it too much, but I'll just say the abbreviation, DDLC, in DDLC, let's just say there's a C that's very similar. So it reminds me of that a little bit as well. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, yeah, overall, pretty good game. No complaints actually. I can't think of anything. Again, I usually, sometimes when I play indie games, I go on a big ramble for like 10 to 20 minutes or something, depending how much criticism I have. But sometimes I don't have much criticism to give, so it's just like, that's it, it's just good. I mean, I guess maybe it was kind of difficult to find the last of the endings. It is very, I guess, complex, but I don't know, it kind of added to it. I do like how it is a bit of a puzzle to figure out the last ending, though, so I don't mind it too much. Having a bit of challenge in the visual novel is kind of a good thing, because there's barely any gameplay anyway, right? So it's all about, like, picking the right choices. I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty good game about yandere, Spider Girl. I guess the only thing, it's sort of a preference thing, but I guess the only thing I personally don't like too much is like the self-insert part. Like the developer mentioned how like she is originally meant to, be a lesbian basically, and which makes sense. So I'd rather not self-insert as myself and just have a different character as the protagonist, right? It would make sense, I feel like having to cater to your audience, it depends, I guess. It really depends on what you want to do, and there's no like, I don't really care too much if you want to do that, but I personally I'm on the side where, like, if you want a character to be a certain way, I feel like they should be that without having to cater to the player, as like a self-insert. That's just my opinion, though. I'm sure other people think differently, but that's just me. I usually prefer like a fictional story between like actual characters instead of putting myself into the world. That's why I don't like isekais. Like the isekai genre about like someone like being reincarnated into a different world, and they're like, "Whoa, what is this place? I don't know." It's very similar. It's like a self-insert kind of thing. I don't know. I don't like it, but that's just me. But it doesn't really, again, affect the game itself. The game is still good. It's just I don't like that too much, but it's okay. That's fine. It's just a small thing, really. It doesn't really dampen the experience at all, really. But yeah, that's just my opinions on the game. Again, pretty good. And I guess that's it for Caught by a Spider. Cute yandere spider girl that's not really a spider, actually. It's only when you hallucinate with drugs, I guess, for some reason. Actually, the whole drug thing wasn't really explained, was it? I don't know. I'm not sure it was like a magical thing or like an actual just drug thing. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, that's it for this game. I guess I'll say my usual thing, which is if you want to see more content, then don't forget to click that subscribe button. You can also check out my other videos on my channel. And if you didn't know, I also stream these games live, so you can change your bell notifications from personalized to all if you get notified when I go live. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.